We are back for another No Rares to Mythic. It's me, Dwayne. We're drafting commons and uncommons. We're on our way up to Mythic. We're currently sitting at Platinum. We have been on a bit of a tear. 4 trophies, first 4. Last deck wasn't the best. Didn't do that great. But, you know, we're going to rebound. We're going to bounce back. We're going to see what this draft has to offer. How are we managing to get to Mythic with just commons and uncommons, you might ask? Well, that's what we're here to show you, is that you don't need these bomb rares to win games. Okay? You don't need rares, bombs. You don't have to open the best card in the set to get all up to Mythic. You just got to build consistent decks with a clear game plan, solid mana base, good creature count, nice curve, and we'll get there. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. How you can be building your decks better. This pack, now that I've been chit-chatting for a while, I think I like Grove Strider the best here. I'm going to take it, and we're going to move on. You know I love green. You know my favorite card is Gene Pollinator. You know that's where I want to be. Is green the best? I don't know. I just like splashing. I like playing cheap cards. And I like getting little synergies going, so that's why I generally play green. All right, next pack, we've got Sami's Curiosity, which I like a lot. It's like a kind of like Gene Pollinator in some ways, but it's nice for splashing, makes a lander. Lashwhip Predator is just like good big body. I think I'm probably going to take it here. We are going to need to start prioritizing smaller cards, because we have a 5 and a 6 drop to start off our draft here. All right, so now we have a couple options here. We've got Cryo Shatter, which I like as 1 mana removal. We have Vault Guard Trooper, which, again, I like if I have some Gene Pollinators. Use Social Engineering if I have a lot of landers. Worm is just so-so. We don't love Bombard. I think I'm down to just take Cryo Shatter. Okay, and then instantly rewarded with Uthros, Psionicist. Yeah, this card's sweet. 3 mana, 2/4. Second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less. Things like Cryo Shatter and a big creature work really well with this. Yeah, I mean, this card's just sweet. Not much else in this pack. We'll happily snag it up. All right, now we have the options of the Uthros Scanship, which is solid. Just like a 4/4 flyer that enters, draw 2, discard a card is always good. Again, you want to be drawing cards if you have Uthros Psionicist, because you want to keep using this ability. There's also Command Bridge, which is pretty solid, and Invasive Maneuvers is pretty good removal, but I think we'll just stick with our blue, and we'll keep things moving. All right, now an interesting decision. We have Nanoform Sentinel, which helps with like crewing the Scanship. I think the best card here is probably Embrace Oblivion, but so it's like, do we want to splash Embrace Oblivion? Do we think our green is drying up and we're not going to be green? Or do we just take the Nanoform Sentinel? I think I'm down to speculate on this Embrace Oblivion. It's easy to splash. You know, easy to play. Maybe we're blue-black and it's good. All right, this pack is very unexciting. We could take a Nebula Dragon as like a big top-end splash. We do already have a lot of big cards. Swarm Color is just kind of whatever. And then there's some mediocre white cards. I guess I'll just take the dragon. All right, so we have a pick 8. We have Litho Breaking, which I do like. If we were going into red, I think I'm just taking Sami's Curiosity here. Again, 1 mana spells play really well with Psionicist. This is the pack we opened. I don't love the team leader. I guess I'm just taking Chrome Companion as a 2-drop here. All right, we got another Sami's Curiosity. I do also like Divert Disaster in like my blue or blue-green decks. I don't love the Ardent. It just doesn't really do enough. I'm taking Sami's Curiosity. I feel like you can always get those 2 mana counter spells. Here, we'll take the Worm. I don't know if we're going to play it or not. I'll take a Nutrient Block. Also don't know if I'll play that. And the Cryologist, I never really play. Okay, here is an interesting pack. So, All Fate Stalker is like insanely good. Love that card. We could splash it. Again, we have 2 Curiosities. Other options are Close Encounter or Cryo Shatter. I think I'm down to take the Stalker. I love splashing, what can I say? We currently don't have the best setup for splashing, but that has never stopped me before. All right, best card by a mile in this pack is Fel Gravship. So you know what that means. Let's take it. Okay, so we do want to find some ways to splash. Again, one of the sad things about this no rare challenge in this set is there's so many rare lands, and they're like your best fixing other than landers. So like we have to rely entirely on landers when we're splashing. But this pick is an easy Cryogen Relic. Again, best common in the set. Gimme it. Okay, this pack, again, like all these lands I'd be considering taking. Do I want an Uthros Scan Ship or a Splashed Depressurize? Depressurize, good removal. I think I'm just taking another Scan Ship, personally. All right, now we have a whole lot of nothing for us. Again, I like the Vanguard, but we don't have any Gene Pollinators at the moment. I could take another Nutrient Block, but it's kind of like whatever right now. Yeah, not too great for us. I think I'm just going to take the Nutrient Block. Here we have the Ilvoy Operative or the Stinger. We'll just take the Stinger. It's like a good defensive creature, blocks on the ground well. Now we have Cryo Shatter versus Specimen Freighter. We already have 3 vehicles. We're kind of light on creatures, which makes me lean away from taking the Specimen Freighter. I think I'm just going to take the Cryo Shatter here as just solid removal. Do I want a Whale or a Gale Blade? Neither, really. Or a Burst. I guess I'll just take the Gale Blade. I think I'm most likely to play that. Okay, we could take Litho Breaking as a splash or Mental Modulation. I guess I'm just taking the Modulation. There's a land we can't take. I guess maybe we play a Broken Wings. Cards we're not playing. All right, we haven't seen any Gene Pollinators or any Wayfarers, which is kind of sad. Maybe we just shouldn't be in green, but can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. So I could take the Godmaw. Again, we are creature light, but I think it's just too good to pass up. All right, now we have removal versus a good red card, which is hard for us to play. Or we could take one of these 2-drops, Banishing Light. I don't know. Are we playing red? I guess I'll just take the Diplomatic Relations. All right, another Uthros Scan Ship. I think we just take the Thawbringer here. We need a 3-drop. I like All Fate Scroll, actually. Help us with our splash. We're going to be playing at least 4 lands. I think I like taking that. Or we're playing all 5 lands? We have black, white, and red. I don't know if we're splashing the red or not. Okay, here, I think we just need to take the Command Bridge to help with our mana. I would love a Survey Mechan. That'd be kind of cool card to get. We do need to make some cuts. Again, I don't know if I'm playing Nebula Dragon. I don't really want to play Germinating Worm. Probably not playing Gale Blade. Maybe it's something like this right now. Okay, I will take another Relic. That's for sure. Could cut the Modulation. Do I want another Diplomatic Relations? Or do I want just like a Tapestry Warden as a 4-drop? Guess we'll just take that. All right. I don't think I want Sammy's, but I don't think I'm playing anything else there. Again, the issue with this deck is we don't have anything to tap. I will take another Thawbringer. We might splash a Banishing Light. Yeah, I wonder if I'm playing this Chrome Companion or not. I don't know. Well, we have some cuts to make. I don't think I'm playing you. Not playing that. And another Sami. Wow, we could go double Sami. I guess we do have 3 vehicles? Spaceships to tap things? Alright, so do we want Banishing Light? Maybe? We could play Nebula Dragon, and we could play double Sami. Am I playing these nutrient blocks? I guess not. Do I want to play Sami? I think the answer is no. Maybe that's a mistake. Let's get rid of the Chrome Companion. I don't think we need it. I'm going to be playing 1 Swamp and 1 Plains, and I would like 9 green. Last card to get rid of. I guess we get rid of the Nebula Dragon. Add another blue. So we have 9 green, 7, 1, 1. All right. It's a deck. Let's try it out. I like trying things out. I would say our early game is a little weak, but we'll see what type of hands we can get here. We shall see, we shall see. All right. I mean, start me with Sammy's, sign me up. I'll leave my 2 mana up, so they might think I have a counter. They also leave 2 mana up. We'll get our white mana. See if they have a counter. They had a counter. All right. Wayfarer. I guess I'll Banishing Light. Wayfarer into Scoutlander is very good. That's for sure. All right, let's draw some cards. I think I'm gonna get rid of the relations here. I kind of just want to hit my land drops. Green, blue, red. Illuvoy Operative. And the Harmonizer. Oh, you're crewing this up? Okay. I really like Might Form Harmonizer. It's just a cool card. Let's Warp that in. Cryo shatter that. So at least it's a little weaker. Yeah, this Might Form Harmonizer can just like kill you. Especially if you're lacking removal, which we currently are. Coming in for 2 and not playing this and passing. Do they have a counter or a draw 3? They must have a counter, right? What in the world do they have? I'm so confused right now. Fight spell? Okay. They could have pumped this. We'll attack. See what they got here. I assume they have some removal. They could just be going for the kill, I guess. Ouch. So many close encounters. All right. Got us. I guess that's what they're splashing red for. All right, bit of a bummer of a game there. We just couldn't really deal with what they were putting down there. All right, our game just crashed. Let's get that restarted. All right, game crashed, and then it wouldn't let us join back in. I'm not really sure what happened. It kept crashing every time we joined the game. So we got a loss. I don't think we can keep this hand. We will keep this. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but unfortunately we are 0-2 now. That stop they had made me think they have the bolt. I think I'm still fine leading on Stinger, even if they bolt it next turn. We'll see what they do. Yep, they did. But hopefully that's their whole turn. And then we still have Thawbringer. I don't want another forest, thank you. Another bolt. All right. I don't think I want another diplomatic relations. All right. I will play Sami's Curiosity. I'm going to save the relic. I'm going to crack this lander here. Get our swamp. All right, that's a little scary. Not a bad draw. Let's see what we draw with this. A worm. All right, I'm gonna play the command bridge and pass. All right, taking some damage. Nothing else. We'll play our worm. Pass. Just save the cryo shatter. Vanishing light. What if they just have removal here? All right, I guess I will cryo shatter this. I don't really want to die to that. Gravship. Do I want Lash Whip Predator or the Scan Ship? I guess the Predator. Maybe Scan Ship would have been better. I don't know. I assume their hand is just like removal. I don't think it's worth warping in the Stalker right now. I don't think that really gets us anywhere. Yeah, what is their hand? Removal? Oh. Oh, well, all right then. I guess that's what their hand is. Ugh. Not good. Maybe they were just holding a bunch of creatures. I guess we'll take another cryo shatter. I'm gonna play my land just so I can hold up diplomatic relations. Wow, they did have another one. Well, we'll cryo shatter it. We really just need a creature to get our scan chip online would be nice. That is 4 plasma bolts. That's a lot of plasma bolts. Loving these lands. But we are both drawing a ton of lands. All right, they got the creature first. Any creature would be really great. I'm I'm gonna crack it. I guess I'll take their Banishing Light. Start smacking them. Save this land. So we do have the Godmaw. Hopefully they don't have more removal. That's fine. Let's see what they're doing with it. Kind of crazy we're at 16 cards already. Both of them on the bottom. I do like that. Yeah. Oh, a Banishing Light. Give me Godmaw. It draws my whole deck. Oh boy. What a silly game. Now they're coming in with both. Godmaw? Nope. It is a big boy though. They do have a lot of chumping though. Oh, they're still coming in, huh? Well. All right. We gotta win. Ugh. Man, that loss was brutal. I have to submit a ticket for that. Hopefully I can get something back. That was a real bummer. All right, we're playing Wiz. Yeah. Wiz, yeah. All right. Hand seems fine. Cryo Shatter, Psion Assist, and some big boys. Gonna need some lands. All right. We'll gain 2 life. I don't think we need to like save that for later or anything. All right. We do need another forest at some point. Next turn we could Cryo Shatter plus Worm. It's a good option. Self-craft Mechan, sure. All right, let's Cryo Shatter. Yeah, I think we go Worm. Attack for 2. Okay, they're keeping that there. So they might have another one. Or they just want it as an artifact, but we got our big boy here. All right. I think I just want to use my mana here. Blue white, they could have bounce. They could have nothing. If they have another wrath, that would be kind of sad. All right, good game. Cool. All right, 2 wins. Can we keep them rolling? That's the question. That is the question. Can we keep it rolling? All right, Rupert Sun 86. I guess we'll keep, I don't know, a little risky, probably. Okay. I do like drawing Samis. Hopefully we draw a land next turn. We did not. We will be getting blue, so we can relic to hopefully find a land. Ooh, are they also stuck on 2 lands? Okay. Let's go relic. Give me a land, please. Thank you. Do I want to kill one of these to draw another land? I guess I will. Okay, nice. All right, they found a 3rd land. Fine. Wayfarer. 5 mana. Guess we'll just get the big boy down. What are we thinking, Rupertson? Rupertson? 86. All right, they have the removal. What are you gonna do? Okay, I like another relic. And then I think I will cryo shatter the Wayfarer. We still have 2 pieces of removal. We need to just not die. I think in the long run, we're bound to outvalue them, but you never know. Zookeeper Mechan and a turbo drone. Scary. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, that kind of makes me want to just kill some. We'll wait. We'll see what they do. Maybe a mistake letting them respond to our... But we'll see. I mean, if they like spend their mana pumping this Tenderfoot, that would be sweet. Da 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 do. All right. I will try to kill it. All right. That is fine. A card for a card. Let's draw 2. Discard 1. All right, let's kill the Tenderfoot now. We do have to worry about them hasting out something big, but kind of is what it is. I think we want to get our scan chip online. I don't think we want to trade this without our scan chip online. Let's see if they have a 3rd color. They do. Swamp. So they could be splashing for removal or some black bomb. Unknown. They are attacking for 1 and another turbo drone. Okay. I like that. Bombard. Okay. Guess we'll keep that tapped. We'll play our Gravship. Guess we'll get back the big boy. See what they got here. What did you top deck? They could be deciding between playing like a 3 or 4 drop versus pumping with the Zookeeper mechan. And just like hitting us for 6. I think I would rather they play the card. Looks like they're going for the pump. Pain for all. Okay. No, thank you. That was an oops. It does make this cost more now. All right, I think we just play this and pass. It really stinks if they draw removal here. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. They are attacking. Okay. Both of those are 8 to station. I think we just get rid of that. Maybe they didn't read how this works. I don't know. Play this. Play that. We'll attack with these. Gain some life. See what they draw. All right, got him. Whew. All right, after that disconnect, things have been going well. That disconnect was really weird. It just every time it would like go to this page and then it would, as soon as it said entering match and what's ready, disconnect. Bronk go aggro. Do you think Bronk is playing aggro here? I like the hand. Ba, 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 da, da. Doquacadrone. Alright, we'll play Scion Assist. Blocks well. Alright. What are you gonna do? I think we're gonna go Thawbringer. Doesn't really matter. Sammy's Curiosity. I guess I should have just put that in the graveyard. No blocks. All right, we'll pass. I think we're just cracking both of these. They have a Sammy's Curiosity. Are they just going to crack both of theirs? Interesting. But we are definitely getting a Swamp and a Plains. All right, they're cracking one. All right, are they just 2 colors? Maybe. Are they attacking? I'll trade with the Wayfarer. 0 attacks. Interesting. Let's go scan ship. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, they have a 8 mana. Sky Stinger. And now they're attacking, okay. Yeah, I'll block. I'll take a Banishing Light. Pass. See if they have removal here. Another drone. Sure. I think we'll attack and just hold back here. We'll attack. Interesting. I don't know what that block was there. I mean, I guess they didn't really have anything else to do. They could have survived if they had put 1 in front of my Godmaw. That was a kind of weird one. I don't know what they were doing really there. But here we are. Cruising right along. Entering match. Waiting for opponent. Julius. Hello, Julius. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're keeping this. We'll have to hope they don't have a super fast start. Pangolin can sometimes lead to really fast starts. All right, I like that we found a forest. So do I want to save this? I feel like they have to have removal, right? All right, I'm gonna play it. I was gonna do this, but we'd have to discard a card. I think they have Bombard. I don't know. Depressurize. Maybe I should have just cracked the relic. I think it's hard to say. Just gonna crack this lander. Is their hand just removal? Let's get our swamp. Guess we'll play scan chip. I mean, I guess we'll just kill that. Since it's seemingly their only creature that's alive. Here comes some really good 5-drop. Yeah, not bad. Let's draw a card first. I guess I'll grab ship. Get back the Psionicist. See what they do here. White. Okay. So there are 3 colors. Yikes. I mean, there's like a world we just die. I guess we'll just hope that's not the case. If they just have removal here. I would love if they just tried to play to the board and didn't attack. That would be a true joy. Just don't attack. Don't kill the predator. Don't attack. Just play some creatures. Julius. No. Don't look at Sami. Pain for all. Okay. Don't attack. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, Sami. You don't want to trade these. Think about what you're doing. All right, well, we have to block. We're down to 6. Don't play another creature. No. Come on. Don't. Why you gotta do that? All right, well, we're gonna kill that thing because it flies. Mutavault, okay. Please just play Sami and be done with it. Don't have removal. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, we're gonna hope they don't have a haster and that they're just playing Sami. Okay. Now we are killing Sami. See what we draw. I think I want to have another creature. Okay, we're gonna hope they don't have something. Warden and Zookeeper Mechan. Okay. Okay, they wanted to make that a 5/6. All Fate Stalker. Okay, I think we're just attacking with these two. Okay. Think we station and pass. Pray they don't draw a Plasma Bolt. Perfect. All right, cool. Woo. That was a close one, that's for sure. All right, 5 wins. Pretty good. Pretty good. Weisted. Didn't we play this person? Maybe I'm losing my mind. This hand looks pretty good. This is the first time we've had All Fate scroll early on, which is nice. We are on the draw. Green, red. Stinger, always a good card. Also a good card. And then next turn we can go Psionicist into Stalker. Yeah, it's a good card. I mean, they probably have removal, but what are you gonna do? Bang. Grove Strider. Okay. That is fair. I guess we could gain a little life by doing this. I think I'd probably take a hit from the Grove Strider if given the option. Looks like they have removal. Okay. All right. Since that's the case, I think I'll block. They have another removal spell. All right. Pretty good. Vanishing Light is pretty good. We don't have enough mana to do both, though. But I don't want the Agrarian to attack. All right, I think we gotta do this. Maybe take a hit from the Grove Strider. Brutal. Of course they do removal. All right. Man, what a bummer they drew removal. I guess I should just... I don't know. Would it have really mattered if I didn't block? Okay. Let's see what we draw. All right, well. We are just close to dying to this tenant. Oh my gosh. All right. What are you gonna do? All right, kind of a bummer we lost a game there to the disconnect. Because it would have been nice to be able to keep playing, but still finished 5-3. Deck was, I don't think it was anything special, but it was solid. Double Sami's Curiosity. Again, just kind of similar role. I think our main problem was we were light on creatures. We had 1 2-drop, 2 3-drop, 3 3-drops, 1 4-drop, 2 5-drops, 2 7-drops. I just think probably not enough creatures. But yeah, game was fun. Enjoyed it. Wish we didn't have that disconnect. Be sure to like and subscribe if you made it this far. Appreciate you all. Peace.